Hi everyone. Once again, I'm back here, and just to record one of the small video. This is not about dancing. This is not about yoga. This is not about any kind of a diet or something. But this is something related to the things that is spreading really fast. I'm not going to tell you guys कि कोरोना कैसे होता है, क्या care करना चाहिए, क्या नहीं, because that is already been taken care. What I'm really worried, or what I'm really thinking to make this video interesting, is about now is the time when a lot of people are at home, um, and now they don't know what should we do. Definitely guys, there is a lot of things that is hampering because of this infect this kind of a disease that is spreading so fast everywhere, and all of us are don't have anything else but to stay at home and do a work from home and all those things. But apart from that, this kind of a thing actually takes you away from the kind of work that you were doing. So it takes you to a very different kind of a mode where you can get irritated, you can get frustrated, you can get depressed or bored, which is very common. I have been through it because it was two times when I have been through the same situation, and so I thought to record a small video and to tell you guys that what you guys can do in this kind of a situation. So first let me tell you like what was those two situations when I went through the same thing. First one was when I actually left my job. So there was a time when I was working for like 11-12 years, and suddenly out of my passion thing, and I wanted to go into fitness industry, I thought to leave my job. And definitely it was a kind of a decision that I wanted to take always. But the moment there was no job with me on that particular day or that particular week was very, very depressing for me, because that was the time when you are alone completely, and you have to motivate yourself, and you have to really think through it. That was one of the incident, and the second time was when I went to Australia. So I was in Australia for 3 months. It was not for any kind of a business trip, or it was not a completely holiday kind of a trip. It was kind of a trip where I was helping my relative for his restaurant. But at the same time, it was completely a new place where I didn't knew anybody, and I left my work suddenly and I went there. So definitely there also it was very difficult for me. I think initially 1 or 2 weeks or 3 weeks was really difficult, because suddenly I left everything and I was doing this. So guys, don't worry, don't panic. The situations are there, but always think this thing is happening for a reason, and you don't have control over it. So just don't think this time is a depressing time, is a sad time, and I don't have work to do. I don't know what else to do now. I have nothing to do, तो घर पे क्या करें and all of those things. So it's better you can utilize this time. So I'm going to tell you the 5 things that I was thinking about it and that I also follow, and rest is up to you, of course. So those 5 things is like, the first thing that you can do is, first and the foremost thing is something that always interests you. So there are a lot of people, there are a lot of friends of mine who are actually working day in day out in IT sector. They are marketing executive, they are VPs, they are directors, or they are doing some kind of a business, and they hardly get time for something that interests them. So think about what you really love to do. Maybe it's singing, it's crafting, it's drawing, it's any kind of a small things that you reading a book or writing something, anything that you always wanted to do but you couldn't find time to. This is the best time to start doing that. So do one of your things. The first thing is uh, do something that is your hobby, that was your hobby. So think about it and do that. The second thing that you guys can do is, the social gathering is now closed, so you cannot really go to nightclubs or pubs or movies or anywhere. So instead of that, why don't you start calling people? I mean, that is something that we always miss, right? There are a lot of people who are busy. Like today I think that person is busy, my friend is busy, or that friend of mine is thinking, this is not the time to call her. So this is the time when you can actually connect to each other and just ask two things. First, are you fine, are you safe, and your family is fine? And the second thing is, how are you? How's your personal life going? Is there any issue? It's been a while that I spoke to you. These kind of a thing is going to make you more closer. So what is the best time? Right now is the best time to stay connected with all of your buddies, whoever it is, like school, college, or your previous company's buddies, the people you were working with. So this is the best time. The third thing that you guys can do is start up with some kind of an online training. So right now I'm getting into a 15 days of course, that is an online naturopathic course, wherein I will be learning more about food science and what are the foods that is effective for what kind of a disease, and how you can cure that kind of a disease with food or nutritious. So these kind of there are a lot of good online courses and certificates that you guys can get. This is the best time to do that, because you are at home, you have the net access. Go ahead, log in, Google it out. There is one of the website that is EDX, so there are a lot of certificates that you can get it for free. So just log in there, do the sessions, do the classes, do something. I mean, like you can even get the certificates for your own work that you are doing right now. So this is a good time that you guys can do it, and it's almost like 10 or 15 days right now that we have. So let's utilize that. So that is the third thing, online courses or trainings that you guys can do. The fourth thing is, what I always think is, of course, the fitness part. I cannot really leave the fitness thing at all from the time that I have been into this industry. So the fourth thing is, start running, start doing something at home. Gyms are closed, it's fine, it's okay. It's nothing like कि gyms close हो गए, अब तो मेरा workout ही नहीं होगा. Make your own workout plan. There are lot of videos out there. And personally speaking, I myself, I was in Australia for 3 months. I could have put on a lot of weight because I was not doing any kind of a Zumba, dance, or anything there, like as an instructor. But I maintained myself, and the only reason how I maintained was every day in the morning and in the evening I used to do at least 30-40 minutes of cardios, yoga, pilates, anything that I was fond of. Or it was as simple as running, or maybe as simple as walking across the lake. So you guys can do that. I'm going to put up some videos for you guys so that you can just scroll it and see if it is really good for you. You guys can do it. So I'm going to put up few of the videos. I hope that should help you guys. So that is the fourth thing that you guys can do. The fifth and the very last thing is what I feel is planning. In everybody's life, you should always aim for a higher thing wherever you are. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter wherever you are right now. You have just started, you have just begun, or you are at a very good stage or something. But I always feel that we always forget to plan, and we don't find time to plan. So sit down, look inside yourself, look at your lifestyle, look at the kind of work that you are into, and ask the questions like, what am I pursuing? Is it really going to help me? What I'm going to do in next 6 months, in a year? Definitely nothing is static. As if now the situation is, nothing is static, but there is no harm in planning right now. Even if it calls like you can start something of your own right now, you wanted to, but you can't because of this reason, and you are at home. So plan it out for the month of April, for the month of May or March, anything. Plan anything. So planning is one of the important factor, guys. So these are the 5 things that I feel that I can give it to you, other than watching Netflix and movies and the random YouTube, or maybe fighting to your neighbor. It is always wise enough that you guys can spend your time in all these things. Apart from that, if you have anything that you wanted to share that will be helpful for everyone, please do let us know, or let me know, so that I can put the same thing in my video, or I can put the same thing in my upcoming any kind of a post. And thank you guys for all the love. Thank you for all the support from everyone, and let's just stay together, let's stay connected. There are a lot of things that gonna be happening very soon, and it's depressing, definitely. but let's stay together and let's just stay positive is what we can do right now. So I hope everyone, whoever is watching this video, would really is fine, absolutely. And just take care of yourself, guys, and have a nice evening. I am right now in Bhopal, and I'll be coming back after after end of March because of all these reasons. So that's about it, and take care everyone, and see ya. Please do watch my fitness videos. I'll be posting them soon, like what else you guys can do at home. So cook, read, listen to music, dance, watch movies, or make something out of nothing, so do few interesting and nice things that is still pending, that is still there in your to-do list somewhere. When you were a kid, when you were in school or in college, you wrote something and you didn't find time after that. Do that now. Stay connected to your family, call them your friends, and let's be together. So take care, guys. Bye bye.